Today we're going to talk about CCM piano playing. That's right, contemporary Christian music. I've been playing in churches my whole life. I currently split my time between playing piano at Highland Park United Methodist Church and directing the music at the Grove Church in Dallas. So I know a thing or two about not only playing at church, but also getting asked to come back. Most church musicians have strong opinions about contemporary Christian music. Some love it, some hate it, some think it's okay. But the fact of the matter is a lot of churches play it. And so you should know how to approach it. Here's 4 CCM tips on not only how to play music better, but also maybe how to get more enjoyment out of this music as a piano player. Tip 1, try out new techniques. A lot of churches have a standard repertoire of songs that they play pretty regularly. When you play the same song over and over, you could have a tendency to get bored with it. So when I get a song that keeps popping up on the set list, I like to try out new techniques to make it more fun for myself. So let's take "O Come to the Altar" by Elevation Worship as an example. Let's take the bridge. You could play this like this. And that's perfectly acceptable. Maybe for week 1, that's exactly what you play. However, week 2, maybe you start to notice things about the song. So for example, this is happening here. So if I play this B chord in my left hand and the melody is playing this E, I have the 4th note of the scale and the 3rd note of the scale grinding up on each other. Now, don't get me wrong, I am a dissonance enjoyer. Like, I like jazz, I like out there music. But I don't know if that's necessarily the most appropriate thing to do for church. So what we can do is just get rid of those clashing notes in the left hand and open up these chords a lot. So for the B chord, we get rid of this, this D sharp. See how that opens up the sound? On this G sharp minor chord, this E is going to clash with this, the 5th of the chord. So what I like to do is just move this up to the 7, makes it maybe a little bit jazzier, maybe more floaty, I don't know. But what it does is it allows me to open this up. See? For the E, this 9 of the chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, is not a note that you really have to worry about too much. You can just throw it in and it sounds great. And then you can just play a regular B here because there's no note clashing with it. Now, the next time you play this, you might think, well, you know, it sounded a little bit more full with the other notes, so how can we fill this out a little bit, but still not have the clashing notes? Maybe we'll use octaves for this melody in the right hand. That is a lot better, in my opinion. It definitely fills out the sound more and gives it more of a piano feeling. Pro tip, just start using octaves on everything when you play at church. Like if you have a simple melody, just do it in octaves. Trust me, it will always be better. So maybe you enjoy playing octaves in the right hand. You want to continue that over and play octaves in the left hand. So maybe week 3, we play it like this. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Tip number 2 is to explore the intersection of harmony and melody. Let me show you what I mean. Let's take the song "Yet Not I, But Through Christ in Me" by CityAlight as an example. I could play this like this. What gift of grace is Jesus my Redeemer? There is no more for heaven now to give. Just use root position chords, and I survive the church service. But what I like to do is to try to inject a little bit of the melody. You don't have to go play all the melodies all the time, but if you just inject a little melody into the playing, your singers will certainly appreciate it. So let's add the vocal part into the keyboard part. So we'll take like, what gift of grace is Jesus my Redeemer? There is no more for heaven now to give. Oh, that's way more fun. The other thing with this song is that in the original recording, the piano player is doing a lot of suspensions. And so I'm just going to explain what a suspension is real quick so that way we can all be on the same page. But essentially, To learn what a suspension is, you have to learn what it's not. And here is what a suspension is not. Right? We know this. We've all heard this a million times. So now what a suspension is this. Do you see? So the first time, I just gave you everything you wanted. And the second time, I gave you most of what you wanted. But then this C note that's on top, I suspended it by raising it up to this D, and then it falls into place on the C chord. And that's essentially what a suspension is. It's taking one of the notes of the chord and just bumping it up, making the audience wait on it for a second, and then popping it down. That's all it is. Now, you don't always have to suspend that C, like I could do this. Your little church amen suspension. Amen. We've all heard this a million times. Do you go to church at all? You've heard that. Now let's add the melody and the suspensions to Yet Not I, But Through Christ in Me. So we'll have... See it right there? Here it is, another one. All right, so here's how this works. See, I'm suspending two notes of this G chord over this G in the bass. We have this, my deep and boundless peace. And see, I'm suspending this, should be this C chord, but I'm suspending this F over it, and then it lands down. Okay, so tip number 3 is, do you actually know the structure of the song? Like, how well do you actually know the structure of the song? This is incredibly important when you're playing with a band, because if you're playing with just like yourself and singing along, you can do whatever you want. You can just add a bar here and there. You can add a beat here and there. It doesn't matter. Nobody needs to play with you, so you're good. But when you're playing with a band, it's really important for people to be on the same page as to when things are happening. So, if the drummer comes in a bar early, that's embarrassing. Like, you look bad. Let me show you what I mean. Let's take Good, Good Father by Chris Tomlin as an example. So the first time the verse transitions into the chorus, this is what happens. And you tell me that you're pleased and that I am never alone. Dun, dun, dun. You're a good, good father. It's who you are, right? So there's this extra 6 beats here. And the second time through, it doesn't do that at all. So it goes, 'cause you tell me just what we need before we say a word. You're a good, good father. And then there's no gap, and then you go right into it. And so if there's any confusion about those little moments with the band, you're cooked. You're done. You're getting fired. Tip number 4 is to listen to other recordings of the songs that you play. This actually happened to me last week at church. Playing at the Grove, we're doing Reckless Love by Cody Ashbury. And in the original recording, on the last chorus, they just play the chords normal. So it sounds like this. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. All the chords happen right on the downbeats. I also like the Zion arrangement of this song, and in that recording, they do this, which is really interesting. So they'll build it up. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. So they don't give you the chords right away. It's almost like a suspension, kinda, whatever. It does leave you in suspense. They don't give you the chords right away. They wait, and then they hit them on the next bar. So 1, 2, 3, bam. 1, 2, 3, bam. And then back into it. We decided to pretty much play the song like the original recording. And then we used just a moment of this other recording to make sure that that last chorus was like different and had variety. And, I was able to communicate this very easily to the band, and it worked out just fine. It was awesome. It was sick. Oh, also, side note, there's freaking polyrhythm in this song. So check this out. That's a side tip. Yeah. Polyrhythms. CCM. Learn it. Thanks for sticking around till the end of the video. If you found this helpful, feel free to give us a like and a subscribe. And if you're interested in learning more about gospel and worship music, click the link in the description. We'll send you some books to get you started. But above all else, just enjoy playing.